2020 virtual graduation ceremony with the Anchorage School District and Paideia.
Hello seniors, this is Doug, your principal here at Paideia. Well, not at Paideia. But anyways, I wanted to take some time to share with you some thoughts as you start your next adventure as graduates of 2020. Even though we're not starting in the way that we would normally start, maybe this is a unique opportunity for you guys to spread your wings a little bit differently. So although this is not how I would like to meet all of you, because some of you I've seen every day, some of you I've seen a couple of times a month, and some of you I've never met before just based off of the things that you do and the reasons why you probably chose Paideia in the first place. So with that in mind, I'm going to take you guys on a hike, and as we go up the mountain, I'll probably stop and share a few thoughts and ideas that I have to wish you all well on your next adventure. So with that, let's begin. I guess I'm going to use our hike today as an analogy for what high school is like. As a freshman, kind of started at the bottom, not really knowing where we were going, not really being able to see the top, and really not being able to understand what it is that we were supposed to do, and just trying to keep our head out of the mud, as I'm doing right now. You survived freshman year only to enter being a sophomore and feeling maybe, is it just a freshman plus? But as you look forward, you can see maybe the top, and maybe there's a light. And if I just continue making the good choices that I made as a freshman, I can reach junior year in one piece. Well, as I stopped to catch my breath, a thought that I had was just to remind you guys to just look around you and think about the people that helped you get to where you are. Who are your cheerleaders? Although you did the heavy lifting, I'm sure you had someone that rewarded you with a pat on the back, a way to go, something positive that kept you moving. So just look to them and let them know that you appreciate them. Well, you've made it to your junior year, you're upperclassmen, you're out of the woods, and although there are some obstacles, you can see senior year in your grasp. Well, there it is, senior year. Still, we have some work to do, but with our heads down and focused, you'll be there in no time. And actually, you're already almost there. So with that, I'm gonna put this away and I will meet you guys up at the top. Okay, well, we're off the summit, which was right there. And now we can work our way down. So, pretty spectacular view though. Hopefully one of these days we don't need to go on a virtual hike. We can all actually meet up and take a real hike. Hello, class of 2020. Before I head down, I would just like to say a few things. Of course, the first is congratulations on finishing high school. You've done a great job and you should feel very proud of yourself. Hold on to those memories that have got you here, as they will be useful in the next chapter. I know we are not all together, and you're certainly ending your senior career, punctuated by something that none of us would have ever foreseen, but you have handled it well. I am proud of each and every one of you. I do hope that you keep us in mind as you journey through your adulthood and let us know how you are doing. We only want the best for you. So with that, I wish you well. I am very proud of you. And maybe one day we'll be able to meet up on one of these ridges to celebrate as a group. So again, I'm very proud of you.
Hello, my name is Hani Johnson. I'm a graduating senior at Paideia Cooperative School. First off, I want to compliment you all for getting through this troubling and unconventional semester. That word, unconventional, is probably the first thing people think of when I tell them about my schooling. There have been many words others, and sometimes even myself, have used to describe it, such as confusing, complicated, and messy. I was homeschooled from kindergarten until 8th grade. For those of you that ask, yes, I did in fact do school. One of my favorite memories were the books that my mom read out loud to my brother and I early in the morning. After each book was finished, we would do different projects about them, like cooking, art, and PowerPoints. During this time, I was asked many comical questions, such as, does your mom ring a bell for you to switch classes? Or, do you go to a separate room in your house for each different subject? And the most common one, do you even get dressed in the morning? Even though some of my friends didn't understand homeschooling, I always had a sense of pride in doing something different than everyone else. I felt privileged that I had a choice in what I was learning. I was also grateful that I didn't have to be a part of the social jockeying that takes place in many public schools. These years grew my initiative and creativity, which set up high school. In 9th grade, I started attending Paideia Cooperative. I tried their in-person classes as well as classes at Diamond High and UAA. I also did group Skype classes, online classes, self-constructed classes, and home-based bookwork like I was used to. Though these approaches were sometimes scattered, it helped me realize what did and didn't work well for me. My family chose Paideia partly because of its inclusion in the Anchorage School District to compete in sports. Since starting volleyball in the 4th grade, I quickly became hooked. My unhurried school schedule allowed me to come to practice early to get in extra drill work and help my teammates by setting up nets for them. My team quickly became my second family. The opportunity to participate in such a dynamic, competitive, and encouraging program was nothing short of incredible. Paideia also supported my other passion, music. I took private lessons, performed in recitals, group ensembles, school concerts, duets, and community orchestras. In self-directed music classes, I learned music selection, concert venue, marketing, and audience engagement. Music taught me discipline, nerves of steel, and dedication. It brought me and others joy. I want to thank my supportive parents and the staff at Paideia for embracing the different and confusing, for letting my brother and I perform for you, giving me a chance to be in the All-State Orchestra, solo and ensemble music festivals, and volleyball at Diamond. And to Miss Wester, who helped me find classes that would apply to requirements, but also to my passions. Thank you for coming to so many of our home concerts, my volleyball matches, and for single-handedly completing the 300-page application to the NCAA so that I can play collegiate beach volleyball. My confusing, messy, unconventional school path has helped me thrive. Paideia, too, is an unconventional school with students that have a unique history, interests, talents, and passions. We are all heading out of this high school with different goals, varied challenges, and divergent paths. Today, I want to encourage you to continue to step out of the normal box. Take the chance at failure so you can figure out what works for you and chase what you love. You've already been doing it, so take it up a notch. Life is unconventional, so embrace it. You never know what opportunity you might find.
Hello, my name is Destiny Barquette. I feel very honored to be able to speak for Paideia and all of its students this year. With all doubt, this has been one of the hardest years for me in my high school career, not only because of COVID, but because I have worked very hard this year, and I'm sure a lot of you have too. My thoughts and hopes are going out to everyone and their families during this tragic time. We may not be able to have a ceremony, but all in all, this is the next best thing, and I am eternally grateful for the experiences I've had throughout the years here at Paideia. This school has given me so many opportunities and has helped me grow into the person I am today. My first experience here with Paideia was in the 3rd quarter of my freshman year of high school. The time I spent before at a public school felt awful to me. The rules felt unfair, the people weren't the best, and the critiques there I couldn't comprehend at times. When I moved schools, Paideia and the people here made me feel at home, and they have always treated me with the most compassion and kindness I have ever received from a school. Paideia's work methods to me are fun, fair, and consistent. That is how knowledge should be. Fun, fair, and whenever you are in a work environment, you should be able to feel safe and comfortable. That is what Paideia has given me throughout the years for me to be able to grow and expand as a person, the comfort. Without this school, I truly don't believe I would have made it this far in high school. My earlier year with high school before Paideia, like I said, felt awful at times, and as a person, I truly believe you need to have a healthy mental state to be able to learn well and fulfill your best potential in a work environment. I am someone who struggles with mental illness, mostly depression and anxiety, but ever since I've been here at Paideia, the school has helped me overcome my fears with anxiety. And that means everything to me. I wanted to share this in my speech because if you are somebody who is struggling with some of the similar things I am, I want to tell you now it does and will get better. The time now seems incredibly hard for some of you, and I am well aware of that. But take this from me. Please never give up. Last semester, I took 8 classes and succeeded with receiving all A's. I still don't know how I did it, but I managed to pull it off. And without Paideia and all of the wonderful staff, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Before I sign off, I would like to thank my mother for everything she has ever done for me. She raised me on her own, and I am incredibly thankful for her. I love you, Mom. I would also like to thank my grandma for being there for my mother and I throughout all the years. And a few staff I would like to recognize are Miss Wimhoff, for not only always being my teacher, but a wonderful friend and a leader. To Mr. Gray, thank you for always saying hello to me in the hallway and being a wonderful principal. Miss Joanna, thank you for always making me feel cheerful and to have a good laugh before entering my work environment. And to Miss Keller, thank you for always being an open ear and listening. One more person I would like to recognize is my best friend, Haley Jackson. She has been here for me at Paideia through all the start. Thank you for being so supportive, Haley. I am grateful for all of you. I am grateful for Paideia. Thank you once again for this major honor.
Dr. Bishop, the record of each and every student presented has been carefully examined. As the principal of Anchorage Paideia Cooperative School, I verify each of these graduates have met the credit requirements for graduation from the Anchorage School District. It is with my pleasure and pride I present to you the members of the Anchorage Paideia Cooperative School Class of 2020.
As Superintendent of the Anchorage School District, I accept the Class of 2020 from Paideia, and I present to you the School Board. The Class of 2020 from Paideia, congratulations.
On behalf of the Anchorage School District School Board, I proudly accept the Paideia Charter School graduating class of 2020. Congratulations.